Welcome, welcome to another episode of the Rhythm and Blerds podcast. We are your lovely host of the evening, the morning, the afternoon, whatever time you hearing this. I'm Trey, and this is
Lizzo.
we are Sean and Gus tonight. So, oh God,
Is that a Scrubs reference?
psych.
Okay, I know something like that. I haven't
And
seen
I
either.
don't know what the fuck Scrubs is. Is Scrubs the one with that dude from Clueless? The black guy
Mm-hmm.
from Clueless? Oh, yeah, I ain't never watched that.
Okay, I know it was dumb. I just never seen either. So
Psych is probably
no, it's a different
one of
black
the
guy. I don't know.
best
Hold on.
little duo comedy shows I've ever seen. But you know what? We got a little tizzy to get into. So let's start with Le Drama. So Streamer University week, I think it's like a week or a week and a half. They just wrapped it up.
I thought it was
Everybody
four
done
days.
went home. Huh?
I thought it was only like a 4 day weekend.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that shit. But I just be seeing the clips because they just show up. Um, but it was however long it was. Everybody went home. A lot of people got COVID. They getting sick now. Encouraging people to wear masks after the fact. But one of the it's been uh a million and one clips from Stream Review. But one of the clips that we wanted to talk about was the is it Playboy Max or Plaque Boy Max? It's probably Plaque. Yeah, it's a Q in his name. It's probably Plaque Boy Max. Plaque Boy Max was streaming. Y'all probably know the clip. Was streaming somewhere on the campus, and I forgot. But that dude, the dude that came over to him, is from New York. Um, OJ Suave, whatever his name is. Y'all know the clip we talking about where the OJ dude came up to Max and started berating him and talking about you ain't no diva, why you living like this, projecting, and Max kind of got a little emotional. I don't feel like he cried. I just to me it looked like he just got sad. He just got sad as shit, and he kind of just cut his shit and walked away. But that whole moment right there is why they should have just jumped his ass. They should have just jumped the OJ Suave dude. They should have just jumped him. Why we, mind you, I see other clips of him trying to interact with other streamers, and they say, "No, don't talk to me. You a dork. What you did to Max was uncool and shit like that." And I'm just like, I understand why nobody is beating his ass, but if y'all was for real, somebody would beat his ass because that's what he needs. He going off the rip because he ain't get his ass beat yet. That's why he talking crazy like that. Max should have beaten his ass, but I don't know why he didn't. Because that's a smooth, you know, straight to the just deck him in the face, straight to the dome. That's a smooth. Why the fuck are you talking to me like this? Blah blah blah. Now I gotta fight you type shit. That's why.
Could I interject?
Go ahead. Cause that shit was
So,
stupid.
all right. So, say he did like lay his ass out. Now he's on camera assaulting somebody. He most definitely would have got kicked out of Stream Review and fucked up his bag.
Yes,
So
that's
I
true.
think that was a smart decision for him not to engage. And realistically, like he ain't do nothing about it. And you said the other streamers was not fucking with the guy off of that. So like he did have some like lashback from the bullshit that he did. So I mean,
Like I understand
Yeah,
why nobody beat his ass. I understood that part. But he needs his ass beat because there's no way he runs around New York doing that shit. I know for a fact he not doing that around New York. That he that must be his internet persona or some shit.
all of it is like a little like weird. It kind of like feels like it's superficial in a way like that. I'm just not interested in. But like what he was doing seems like that's something pretty on brand for like IRL streamers. Like that might have been his whole shit. Like I don't know what type of content that dude makes. So I'm not gonna sit over here and lie, but that's what I associate to like IRL streamers. Like motherfuckers be trying to be cool for like likes and attention and shit. So because you gotta get likes and attention so they can pay you. So
And
I
rage bait people and
just
insult motherfuckers. That's
yeah, that's
crazy. That's
but that's the
like your
culture of it.
face. That's your face though.
That's but
That's
it's
your
like a
face
lot of
and
it.
your reputation.
But
Why would that be the persona you wanna put out here instead of just doing some stupid shit, to yourself or being funny or whatever? Why
I
would
think
you
a lot of
include
them
other
is
people?
young.
That nigga ain't young.
I don't know. I think a lot of them is young and they don't
And he
know.
is not young. Motherfucker
How
looking
old
like
is he?
I have no idea. That is a grown ass man. That's all I
You could
know.
be grown. Being grown don't mean you're not young.
That is a grown ass man. Ain't no
Being
way.
grown, being grown don't
He
mean you're not
gotta
young.
be 30. I think Max is like 25, 26, 27, around that age. But the OJ dude gotta be 30. In his 30s. He have to be. If not, his fucking hate has aged him horribly. That's crazy. I also saw another clip where the OJ dude walked up to the pregnant streamer and said, "Can I touch your stomach?" And she said no. Mind you, she said it politely. She said no. And he said, "Well, that's why I don't like your baby." And she was like, "Ah, see, that's why you can't touch my stomach. Look, what the fuck are you walking up to a pregnant lady? What the
That's
fuck was this
crazy.
outcome supposed to be, bro?
His feelings
You
was
don't
hurt. His
know
feelings was
her.
hurt, and he was not thinking about that rationally. Cause like, what,
Crazy.
like you could have just proved her right in saying no. Like
She said she don't let men touch her belly. That's what
that's
she
fair
said.
though.
It's her fucking belly. I
Yeah, it's
mean,
fair. It's her body.
it
Yeah,
ain't
you
shit.
who?
Ain't shit you can do about it. And then there was another clip of the OJ dude walking into Ray and I forgot what's the Brazilian kid? Tota. And he going to tell Ray, why you not frying me some rice or some shit like that? Or fry me some rice. Make me some fried rice or some shit. And Ray gonna say, make me some fried chicken. And I'm just sitting here like, damn, I understand why the rebuttal was that, but that is a Caribbean man. And I was like, damn, so what would you say that, if a Caribbean person just came up to you racially charged, what can you say to a Caribbean person that also matches their energy? And I really couldn't think of anything because frying chicken is a black thing. It's not a Caribbean thing. And I know I'm diverting the fucking conversation. But what would you say? You know what? We're not even gonna get into that. That's my bad. But I really would like to know what would you say to a Caribbean person to match their racial energy? Because the only thing I could think of, no, I feel like that pertains more to Africa than Caribbean.
I could come up with an answer, but
But
I try
it's
not
a
to.
it's a stereotype. We
I
gotta
try
you
not
gotta
to
match
play into
energy. You
dance
gotta
wars.
have it. You gotta
Yeah,
have it. I'm not. I can't even think of one. For real, for
I
real.
probably can, but I don't want to. I understand, like, oh, you wanna bend low, I could bend lower. I'm not.
Yeah, you gotta match energies. I understand matching the
I'm not.
energy, but he put the wrong one. That motherfucker don't even have an American accent. He has an accent. He don't sound American. He has an accent. So I was just like, damn. I understand what Ray is going from, but damn, that's the wrong one. You wasn't supposed to say that back to him. You supposed to talk about fucking curry goat or some shit. I don't know.
Talking about Raider, that's the Asian kid, right? They used to be Kai.
Yeah, I think he like Taiwanese or something. Yeah.
That's why I said Asian because I don't know what type of Asian he was. I don't want to call him like Chinese and he like Thai. Like I don't know what. So, trying to be respectful, but I mean like the chicken joke. It's kind of ill, but considering like I've seen them say all types of wild shit to him. So as far as I'm concerned, that's a respectful insult.
I don't even think I know. I think that was their first time meeting. I'm not even going front.
Yeah. So like yeah,
The
but
same
the,
OJ dude was just going around the stream. All the clips I saw of him, he was just going around talking to people and being mad disrespectful.
like
But
I felt like
that's not a good. I feel like you gotta have one in your pocket. I'm not even going front. I'm not trying to, keep stereotypes alive and shit like that. But just in case, have some shit in your pocket for every nigga. Every motherfucker gotta have. I'm come up with a Caribbean one, and I'm gonna just put that shit in my pocket for whenever it comes up.
so. I'm gonna be
Because
honest with you.
sometimes
It's too many places that you. It's too many. It's too many places that you can pull from. So I don't really know how to
I think I
how.
got one for everybody, but I don't think I have a good one for if a Caribbean wanted to just come up in my face and start talking about uh, African Americans and black people in America and shit like that. But uh, I'm gonna work on that one. I'm gonna put one in my pocket, and it's just gonna come out when it need to. All right, that's how you gotta be prepared.
She choose chaos all the time, y'all. Like we not.
You know what it is. Um, my father's side of the family is Jamaican, and all my life growing up, my mom's side of the family is from the South, and all my life growing up, that nigga had a superiority complex against African Americans. And in my mind, none of that shit made sense because you married the African American woman and had children with the same African American woman you think you better than.
So a lot of
Oh,
them come here thinking
oh,
that they are different and that they are better, not realizing that because of the groundwork, they kind of got a head start because they're not Black American. You still nigga, but you not an American nigga. Like
they
that kind of
getting
give.
put in the same fucking boat of stereotypes
Yeah,
until
they think
somebody
that
hear
though.
them. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? That shit's so stupid to me. Like, bitch, if nobody like that reminds me of that video I saw where this like Asian woman was telling this black woman and calling her the Era, and that black woman said, I'm Nigerian. And I'm just
I
like,
saw
bitch,
that video.
like what
A lot of them really
why
think
the
that
fuck would
they're
that be your
separate.
first response?
They're not. They a lot of them really think that they're not black and there's something separate. They don't. They don't realize that they still nigga. Like no matter
Which
how
is
far
crazy. That's
they
how
don't.
you
So
know the influence is crazy around the world. America really got that shit.
our ecosystem, as far as like how like race and ethnicity works here, there's no other place in the world that has the same level of convolution that we have, right?
That's true.
So a lot of the concepts or whatever that's really like part of our daily life are not things that foreigners have context to or whatever. So a lot of times they got their own, biases, based on media they consume and things that they read and what they've been told. And then they come here and, they experience something that they're not familiar with at all. So like they don't really like kind of understand like how like deep the shit really goes. Like I've been seeing a lot of like Italian people talking about how they're not white. And hear me out. Right, hear me out. I understand why they're saying that. Cause like if you understand white don't exist. That was a construct that they made in America to control and like separate, these poor ethnic groups, like and divide them from niggas and keep them like separate, right? So that was like a
Yeah.
brainwashing thing. They family might be from like, Italy or be from Sicily, or their family, their ancestors might have been from Poland. At one point in time, they ditched their culture for the label of being white. So a lot of them don't have like ties for where they come from. A lot of them really think they fucking Americans, like they native to this land. And it's that. So like the argument kind of was, I'm Italian, I'm not white, meaning they have like ties to their actual like where they family where their family came from. And I think the conversation is interesting because like if I see an Italian person, I'm gonna just assume you're white, right? That's just kind of like how America works. But identifying they're Italian versus them being white kind of tells me that they might be a little bit more aware of the bullshit that is. So I
Yeah.
think it's an interesting conversation to see, like, white folks having these conversations amongst them, because, like, y'all gotta talk to your own people to fix the bullshit. That's not our job to like, fix that. So that's kind of cool to see that they're having their own rediscovery arc with that. I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't trying to get into a history lesson, but it just kind of like reminded me of that. Um, I saw some guy also. He was talking about the difference between Italians and Sicilians, and like kind of how that was.
They not all from one country? Ain't Sicily a fucking city?
No, so yeah. So what happens is it's Italy is a boot, right? So it's a boot shape.
Yeah.
So
Like,
this is
it's like
so
New Jersey, ain't it?
it's now. I think now it kind of is, but back in the day, Sicily was its own thing. Like they're connected. Like Sicilians and Italians was like different people. The
Oh,
Sicilians
was
tend
it?
to be darker.
Oh.
So I don't. So I'm not. I'm assuming.
Oh.
So like you ever heard them say before like, oh, they used to call us niggas. There's some truth to that.
Which
At
never
the
made
same
sense to
time,
me. That never
but
made sense.
so it never made sense. But I only know that because grow up around Italian. So I would like hear little tidbits about shit like that, just passing by. And like I grew up with some of them, like in elementary school and middle school and shit. So like when you in community with people, you learn things and you pick things up like randomly type shit. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't have. I'm not. I'm not an encyclopedia. I don't have. You'd have to like look into it more to for like the full details because I've heard some other things about why the Sicilians were referred to as niggas, but I'm not too sure about how factual that is. So I'm not gonna repeat some shit that I don't know nothing about. So I'm gonna just leave that there. You're gonna have to a quick Google search. You probably dead ass can like type in the YouTube URL and like find a history lesson because like there are people that are actually like dedicated to like sharing and like teaching
History
people
and all that.
about history and shit like
Yeah.
that. So I mean, it's better to do your own research, but like I like video essays and shit like that and commentary. It's like a good way to like just get your foot wet on the topic and then like knowing having somewhere to start and then knowing
And
something
then
so you
start
can know
going
when
down the
you want
rabbit
more
hole.
information. Yeah, so this with that situation with that, but like it's a whole bunch of um like discourse like between America and like other foreign countries and like how different shit is here. And it's just crazy like knowing how much of American culture is like dumped on elsewhere. So a lot of times these places are like forced to learn shit about America and they really don't give a fuck. And then they kind of like come here thinking they know America based on what they read in, and then they don't really realize that they don't know shit. So a
No,
lot of
no,
them do
not.
know. Like as far as the culture of things, I feel like there's a lot of like foreigners that know more about American history in terms of like the shit that they're doing right now and the shit that they've done in the past because America has done a really good job of keeping that information hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Like in other countries they got censorship problems, but they usually censor the shit that they do rather than the shit that other
They see
countries do.
outside. Yeah.
Like yeah, so because like usually history is usually told to highlight the victim. So it's like usually things are framed where like you're the good guy in the story and they're the bad guy. So they'll say all types of true shit about the person that's supposed to be the enemy in the situation. So like that's also why they know so much about political. But as far as like culture and cultural relationships and like how the systems work within America, that's only something that you understand when you are like forced into that ecosystem. Like as a regular civilian, I feel like if you got money, you don't gotta play the same game. If you're
That's
like,
true.
you don't play the same game. I'm like, obviously, you know, race and gender and shit like that, and where you from still comes into play, but it's not enough to like completely kick you out because they like money. So even if they don't fuck with you, they'll put up with you. If you broke, then you gonna get the full effect of that. Damn,
That
I ain't
that,
mean to
that
go
was a
too deep
little
on that.
history powwow.
I didn't, I'm sorry.
But
I'm
back to the
sorry.
Streamer University real quick. I do wanna say that, what Kai did and put together was actually really great for the content creation world. And I think he did a great job, just amplifying himself and all that, even though he said some why? And then we go right back. He said some anti-black shit. I didn't even know the nigga was Haitian.
I know he was Haitian.
I,
He looked like he Haitian.
bro,
He looked like
I can't tell you none
if
of
you
that.
get a good if you get a good look at him, he look Haitian.
When motherfuckers drown themselves in black culture, and I just never could tell. Like I just think you black off rip. I don't even think that far out until you say something. I go like, oh shit, I ain't know. That's good. That's good. That's cool. You know where you from. You know where your family from. And then you start saying some anti-black shit. God damn, bitch. It didn't even have to go that way. It didn't
No,
even.
because they don't realize that it's anti-black. They honestly believe that shit.
That nigga said black people, African Americans don't got no culture.
But he honestly believed that. That's something that people
But
say
he,
over and over
he
again.
fucking neck deep in that shit. So
You
I'm
ask,
confused.
so that's that's why it's stupid.
So where,
But
where the
are you
fuck does he
surprised?
where the fuck does he get it from? You understand? He born and bred in the Bronx. And he gonna sit here and say African Americans ain't got no culture while he neck deep in that bitch.
That motherfucker also said that shit when he was like 21 years
I don't give a fuck when you say that shit.
old. All right, you act like he probably really believed.
I
So
don't give a
I didn't.
shit. I don't give a shit how old he was.
I don't know why you acting surprised about that. Like that's something that's been said
I act
over and
surprised
over.
because it doesn't make sense. Like the common sense. I know you're going to say common sense ain't common, and but I think like why was the context clues not put together before saying this thought?
Some
He
people,
speak like us. He dress like us. You feel me? Like why wasn't the thought put together before saying African Americans ain't got no culture
I
when
can't,
you neck deep in this bitch
I can't answer that
and niggas can literally
without
just point shit
moving.
out. Like you not bigging up Haitian culture, and honestly, the platform can use that. Like Haiti is beautiful people, beautiful country. If it wasn't, you know, ransacked and savaged by the French and fucking America, come on, this mad shit from Haiti. He don't speak Creole to us. Like it's mad shit you could be doing as a Haitian person with a platform
He
than
probably don't even
saying
speak.
like, hey,
He probably don't even speak Creole.
hey.
A lot of people,
There's other shit to worry about than whether black people got culture.
a
African
lot of people
Americans
don't
got
teach
culture,
their kids. A lot of people bring
which
their
is
kids here,
crazy
and
to
they
me.
don't. It is, but that's how like that's
That
a
shit
common fucking thing.
crazy.
I grew up with mad Puerto Ricans that don't speak.
They don't
So
speak
didn't speak Spanish.
Spanish. And I'm sitting here
So
like,
it's
your
common.
parents ain't teach you on the low and just tell you not to speak it. No, they wanted me to have a good education. Bitch, speaking being multilingual, bilingual, multilingual, all that shit
You
was
smart as
great
shit.
education, bro.
But so I think like
Damn, bro.
it's
Set
common.
up for failure type shit.
I don't think they're thinking about it like that. I think they're thinking about the kids assimilating properly or whatever, right? So they'll do that. But like everybody's brainwashed in America
For
about
real.
black Americans, including black Americans.
Which
Like
is not making sense, especially if you grew the fuck up here.
it
It don't make
is.
sense.
So like it's intentional, right? So like if you don't have family that instills that type of thing to you when you're young, you don't know it. If something doesn't happen to where you go seek it out, you won't know about it either. I went to a library maybe this is maybe a year ago, looking to see if they had any books on the Gullah Geechee people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Gullah Geechee people are they're like located in like I think it's South Carolina. I think it's between I think North Carolina, South Carolina,
Yeah, you could just say the
and the
Carolinas.
Geechee in the Carolinas or whatever, right? So
Mm-hmm.
they're the Geechee people are like African African. I'm not sure which region they said they came from, but they when they ended up in the Carolinas, they actually have land down there, like still to this day. So I'm talking to the librarian. I'm asking her, hey, like, do you have any like books on the history of the Gullah Geechee people? Like, I know what I know from her hearing and reading about it. She's like, you're Gullah Geechee. I said like my people, like my ancestors and shit was or whatever. She's like, for real? I was like, yeah. All black Americans come from down south.
Yeah.
Like, we all
It's,
come.
it's just a
She was surprised.
migration,
She
bro.
was like, I
That
didn't do
great
that.
migration.
She was like, we all. She's like, oh, I didn't do that. It's a white lady. So like the and
Oh,
it's just a lot. And the crazy shit is, it's a white lady. But you know how educated librarians are. Librarians are not
yeah.
stupid people.
They
So
not.
like they're not fucking stupid people. So like for that to slip the mind of somebody that's that well educated and that well studied, I'm not surprised that this is missing information to the average American. They don't know shit about like the history of this country unless they're interested in it. Like
Yeah, you gotta research shit because America ain't gonna teach you shit.
it's not, but you kind of gotta have a like. There's gotta be a prompt for you to kind of learn that shit, right?
Yeah.
Or like something to make you curious enough about. no one there, but like all Black Americans have lineage in the South. Even like statistically speaking, still now the majority of Black Americans still are down
Live
south.
in the South. Mhm.
So and then like there are places where like you go to certain towns, like you go out west, or even if you come up north, like there are places in America that there are folks that have never seen Black people. That's like kind of like how vast like this country is. Like it's a lot of
Big
folks
as
that are out
hell.
west. It's
Yeah.
so big that they're out west because of the Great Migration, but the places that they still kind of congregate is still like really sparse. So like chances are like if you didn't grow up in the South or grow up in these areas where
Metro areas, yeah.
people that migrated to. So a lot of motherfuckers that live in this country that probably never met a Black person. Like even though you know how
Such a foreign
like
thought. Yeah.
it is a foreign thought, but like it's plenty of places you go and you don't like you can go and you never see Black people. We live in a city like it's weird for us to go somewhere and not see at least one Black person.
Yeah.
But like there are places that don't exist. So motherfuckers really be the one Black person in the whole town. Um Even like how like when we talk about Latin people or whatever, right? You know how like Mexicans are tend to be the one that they think everybody is.
Yeah.
Like you know how the
The
Asians everybody
popular
thinks they
the
Chinese.
popular ethnicity and
They
race,
too
yeah.
they are, but like so but I think I'm not really sure how that works, but like I've met Mexicans, but like when I think of Hispanic people, I'm more inclined to think of like Puerto Ricans or
Dominicans.
like Dominicans or something, right? Right? You go to
Mhm.
Miami, it's more Cubans. But I feel like out east we have different we have exposure to different people because even then they tend to like congregate like where the rest of the people is at. Like not to
Yeah.
say there's not Mexicans over here, but like um I feel like they're probably just like maybe more common out west because since Mexico is in the southwest. Um But America's so fucking big. There's a lot of people that have never gotten to experience the
Other
diversity
people.
of
Yeah.
other people. They
Which
really
is
just like know
crazy.
palm color folks. Motherfucker be the only Asian in a town full of palm color people. Like it be like that. So like it's a lot of shit to think about.
It is a lot. But we hope that y'all stay on your tippy toes and make sure you stay educated.
You probably gonna have
All
to check this out, but
right? You don't have to. But you just stay on your tippy toes and stay educated. Because messing around with this country, you need to learn how to grow your own food, learn your history. Please know that history repeats itself until somebody disrupts it. And ain't nobody disrupting shit. But we gonna move on past that. We gonna move on past that. And what we really need to talk about right now, outside of the political aspect of shit, is the music. The music lately is that's my heavy Negro side.
I
Oh my
I
god.
I didn't think that's where he was going next, but continue.
It it's not hitting no more. And and even when you try to listen to new people, they not hitting. When you listen to your old folks, your regulars, they not hitting. The new music is not doing anything for the soul no more. And I really will hate to find out that somebody I love listening to is letting AI write their music. But please know this shit is not hitting. The hip hop is not hitting like it usually do. Um The R&B. Oh my god, R&B is hurting so bad. Baby, it's hurting so bad. I fucking hate that y'all love Chris Brown, and I fucking hate that Usher is tarnishing his fucking reputation touring with Chris Brown right now. But please, R&B is supposed to be for the yearners. Ain't nobody yearning no more.
That's
And it
not
breaks my
hurting his reputation. Usher, like,
what?
that's not hurting his reputation.
Well, Usher Usher was literally viewed as a sex icon, even though we know he got herpes. But he was viewed as a sex icon. And now he up on stage with a fucking abuser and he a Diddy apologist. I don't want to hear shit from Usher no
That's
fucking more.
you care. You care. A lot of people don't care. This is why they got a sold out tour.
My
Motherfuckers
God.
don't give a fuck. I don't know. You got morals. A lot of people don't. So it's not ruining his reputation. Like
They did
I
nah,
kind of.
he fucked my whole shit up.
So I kind of feel like I feel like once you reach a certain status, like it's not gonna fuck up your pockets. Like the
I
two
feel like
that
it won't
shall
fuck
not
up
be
the top
named,
man.
the two that shall not be named, um, that have gone to jail for some terrible shit. These motherfuckers is gonna come out and they're gonna be totally fine.
Which is so
And I'm mad that you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I
I don't
want
want.
to
I
punch
refuse to say
bitches
their
in the
name.
face for this.
But
Just
like,
what? I just want to.
once you reach a certain status, it no longer messes with your pockets.
And the problem is the status. The status is black community heavy. It's not even like it's worldwide. It's black community heavy. Yo, we in the trenches, man.
We in the trenches.
Oh my god. We in the trenches in all aspects of the black community. From music to the fucking views, political views and apologizing and saving fucking abusers. Oh my god, and predators. Oh.
All right, so
Oh.
let's not go down a rabbit hole further, right? So why do you think that music is like dying? Like, what do you think the problem is?
I think it's because it might be a personal thing, but I listen for the lyrics. Your shit gotta make sense to me so I can sing it with my whole chest. Like I can sing 90s and early 2000 songs with my whole chest because that shit makes sense to me. Now they just saying shit. I was listening to I don't even know what that fucking rapper name was. I was trying to venture out. Okay, Apple Music recommended somebody to me, and I can't tell you what his name was, but just know that I was just trying to venture out into more hip hop, and I couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying, and I was also like, yo, YouTube algorithm ain't never betray me like this. Why the fuck would you give me somebody knowing my musical taste that I can't fucking understand? He's mumbling. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not taking no more recommendations from Apple Music. Let me go and search on my own. So I went over to the double XL freshman class. Everybody asked. And everybody asked. The whole class is ass. And I was like, damn, this is the future of hip hop? Oh,
I think
oh my
I
god.
think
Every not one nigga was, decent. Okay, one of them was alright, but all of them they were still ass. He had a flow, and then he kind of fucked it up, and then he was ass. And I was like, damn, bro, you had something going, then you just took it downhill. I don't know what the fuck was. I don't think they could freestyle. I think that's number one.
I can't I can't answer that without being an asshole. So I'm not.
Well, you might as well be an asshole. I'm the only
So
lone asshole up here.
no, I'm not being an asshole, but I am. So I think at least what I had to do because I haven't, I don't really listen to mainstream music. If it's something that's mainstream, it's like older shit. I don't really keep up with what people are listening to. I don't stay on trend, so I didn't really understand why she wanted to have this conversation with me. But there are people, there are people that's within the indie space that are making good music. You just really do have to dig because there's motherfuckers out here that be rapping. But I think also what I realized, or what I had to like wire my brain around, is that the way we grew up listening to rap music, right, um, is different from how casual rap fans listen to rap music, right? So a casual rap fan are fans that just like how they sound. They not really looking at rap like it's the art form that it is. They're just looking to feel something, or they're just looking for the vibe. So a lot of times, a lot of the music now, the beats are the things that are like selling the track and like pushing it forward. So they're like really just fishing for energy and how it feels and that type of thing. They're not really looking to it to have like a message like that. Some of them are, but the average listener, the fucking soccer mom that's like going to pick up their kid to get kids to soccer practice, they not listening for balls. They're not looking for double entendres and looking for other literary advices. They just looking for something to like entertain them at the time. So I think a lot of the like the fans that we have, like I'm not the fans, a lot of the artists that we have in the mainstream, they kind of like are influenced by this like popular like rap music. They're influenced by like the Waynes and like these motherfuckers that were like big stars and the artists that was influenced by them. So like the the whole culture of it kind of like separate. So you got motherfuckers that's rap purists and like rap fans and motherfuckers that just listen to rap music. And I think you listen to motherfuckers that make rap music for people that just listen to rap music. You not you want something that means something, and I think you dig it in the right place.
Damn,
That's theory. It's theory.
that
I
could
can't
be
say
a
it's,
theory.
I can't say because like just because I don't understand some shit, I don't automatically assume that it's bad. It just may not like connect with me because I have expectations or have things that I'm kind of searching for. Like there, it's like rap has evolved in a way that is like so different from the things that made me fall in love with it. So I can't I can't expect it to come in the same form at the other side of the evolution. That's kind of like the point of the evolution. Whether it's moving in a good direction or a bad direction, I'm gonna leave that up to other people. But with evolution, like shit just naturally gets simpler and like simpler and like and like
No.
it's like shorter. This is why we went from having 3 minute songs and songs now that ass be a verse and like one
Six,
chorus.
7 minute songs.
Like
Oh my
microwave,
god.
but like even before that, motherfuckers had when they first started like recording like vinyls and recording music, one song used to be like 30 minutes. If you look at a
Yeah.
orchestral song, like shit used to be longer. So like naturally, with evolution, shit gets like small gets simplified and like more condensed. So I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. I just think it's not something that I'm used to. So, and I'm probably never gonna get used to it. But that's just something to think about instead of just being like it's all ass. Maybe
It
it's
is
just not
all
for you.
ass though.
Okay, I can't. I'm not gonna say that because I didn't listen to it to say that.
It
But
is
you tell
all
us your
ass
opinion.
though. Because like I was just trying to venture out, support the up and coming, people that's coming into the mainstream space. Support, support the fellow peoples that love to create music, and it was just ass. So I just end up going back to finding, you know, like you said, indie artists, looking up, old songs, going through somebody's whole discography and everything. And that just be it. But I be trying to venture out and listen to the new stuff, make sure I'm up to date with what everybody, especially the young kids, is listening
That's
to.
that's where you fucking up.
That's where I'm fucking up. But
That's where
that
you
shit
fucking up.
ass.
That's where you fucking
These
up.
motherfuckers using words the wrong way. And like, it's a
That's where you fucking up.
crisis.
It's not. It's not for you. They're not
I
making music for
understand it's
you.
not
That's where
for
you
me.
fucking up.
Listen, listen. We wasn't supposed to be listening to Lil Kim and them when we was little. We still listening to them. Like you understand what I'm saying? So it was supposed to be like a let me see, let me dibble and dabble. Let me see what's going on here. And come to find out I don't like it. There's no lyricism. Nobody is creative. They all sound so similar. And just a tweak and then sound different. But they all sound so similar. I don't know who they trying to copy or embody and stuff like that. But it's just too similar. It's the same shit, but by a different person. But I do want to support the new up and coming peoples, and I do want to like their music and add them into my rotation for my commute playlist. But goddamn, bitch, y'all make it hard to like shit.
You gotta go underground.
I dibble and dabble underground, but
You gotta go
they
underground.
them motherfuckers don't be on Apple Music all the time, and all the songs that I do like, they be on YouTube, and I'm not listening to YouTube because I'm not downloading songs and I'm not paying for YouTube. YouTube can kiss my ass for $20.
I don't pay for YouTube and I listen to music on YouTube. So I don't know.
So how you listening to music on YouTube? You gotta download that shit.
I ain't gotta download that shit.
What
I
you
have
mean you ain't
internet
gotta
connection.
download that? You
I
not
ain't
going
gotta download it.
underground on the train?
I don't close service.
Oh my gosh. I'm going
I'm just saying.
underground, losing service.
I don't lose service. So like we got two two different play styles. That's why shit not working out. we got two different play styles. We listen to music and we consume it two different ways. That's why I was confused by why you wanted to have this conversation with me. You know I don't listen to nothing. So
I don't know why you don't, which is
I
crazy.
you just sat here and talk 15 minutes about how shit don't got no feeling in this ass and you wonder why I don't partake?
And but
Exactly.
have you heard of Earth Sign Shells? You should. You
No, I
should.
shouldn't.
You should. She's actually
I
really
shouldn't.
good.
I shouldn't. I should
She's
have my
actually really
own music
good.
taste.
Nice little wordplay and all that. She's actually good. I found her dibbling and dabbling. Shit. Or everybody got ass.
So I don't so that's what I'm saying. Like you can find good stuff. You just have to dig and find good stuff. Like I don't doubt that there's good music in it. You're just not gonna find that shit. It's just not. You're gonna have to dig for it. You're not gonna just find that shit like at your fingertips because you just have to dig for it. That's just
But that's why mainstream shit should be good because
yeah.
that bitch at my fingertips. The fuck?
But that's the thing is a lot that stuff is not made for connoisseurs. It's made to like just kind of like pass time. Like it's made with business in mind. It's not made to like be like progressive a lot of times.
The
That's
shit don't gotta be progressive.
yeah,
It
but
just
that's
gotta
what
be
I'm saying.
done,
But
decent, put
That's
together
how
well.
Kenny was able to take over the way he was able to take over because he found a way to balance the culture with the business. He found a way
Mhm.
to bridge making shit for hip hop heads and then making shit for the soccer and blend it to where like it can be enjoyable by 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 both factions. That's why he was celebrated the way he was celebrated. But like that's just kind of like where we at, and that's kind of where we've been at for a while. But that's one of the reasons why I don't really fuck with mainstream music because I haven't had too many fucking encounters where like this shit is touching me. On occasion, like I'll hear a song, but like it's just more entertaining for me to just like listen to what I like.
What about? Have you heard about Delisa?
No,
I do really wonder why I wanted to have this conversation with you because there is certain people that I found, and I do really like. What about Destin? I forgot what his name. It started with a C.
I don't know
Destin
nobody.
Conrad. You don't know nobody. See,
I don't know nobody.
you don't be listening. You don't want to
And
venture out.
I just said that I don't.
I
Destin
don't understand
Conrad, he's a singer, right?
what.
He's a singer. He's a singer, right?
Yeah,
I've heard the name before, but I don't know.
I think it was Vine. Yeah, Vine. He was popular on Vine.
I never
Like
used
the
Vine a
other
day in my life.
kid.
I never
Damn,
used
like the
Vine a
other
day in
kid.
my
That's
life.
crazy. That's crazy. It was only 6 second videos.
I never evolved with that. That was just never what I consumed. Like, I think I just never put a need on that. Like, go through my own music journey. I'll listen to what I like. I'll go and search new shit when I feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll come across some stuff, but I'm not like I don't feel the need to like follow a trend. Like I just like what I like. But I think
What
you
about
should
Bobby Fino? You heard of him?
yeah,
Okay. You listen to some of his songs?
I'll listen to some stuff when you was telling me about it before.
Ah. Uh-huh.
But
Uh-huh.
this the thing is I
He
think
did he stick around?
no,
Oh damn.
but like it got like for me to add something into rotation, like the shit gotta like it gotta like really move me. Like
See that's the music I be wanting to listen to.
I might listen to like a whole project if it comes out. But like normally the way I consume music through singles. You know, a bunch of different things that I like in rotation, and I kind of like play through that. So like I might be in a way where I'm listening to this set of songs, and then this shit like rotates out. Um, so I think I just kind of like listen like a little different. So it's not like I don't have the need to feel the need to like just try to grab onto anything.
What did phony people say?
For a while. I haven't
Uh,
listened to them in a minute. But that's what I'm saying. I go through phases. Yeah, like I feel like you should start talking about the shit that you like more rather than complaining about the stuff that you don't like.
I like music, nigga. The fuck are
You
you
should talk
talking
about
about?
this. You should talk about the stuff that you like. You talking about the stuff that you don't like and shit being ass. I
Like,
hardly ever.
I love listening to music, and
Yeah,
I
you should
like
talk
to
about
venture out and find new motherfuckers to listen to.
and you should talk about the shit that
It
you like
ain't my
rather
fault
than.
that the niggas I ran across was just ass.
I'm just saying. Every time we having this conversation, is you complaining about shit that you don't like.
They ass, bro. They
So
ass.
I'm not gonna talk about some shit that I don't like. If I don't like it, and I know your ass ain't gonna like it, I'm not gonna send it to you. It don't. If it's some shit that's not matter to me, I'm not even gonna talk about it. Like
What about like what's that man name? Did you ever listen to the song Bitch I Am Him?
I have,
I
yo,
am
I
him.
don't even. No,
That
I
shit's
only
so
know that.
catchy.
I only know that shit from you mentioning it. I never came
NFD
across that.
Hayes. That's his name. Bitch, I am him.
I only know
Something something
from
brown.
you talking
Like
about it.
that
I've
shit
never
is
seen it.
so fun.
I've never heard it. Like I haven't heard it on the rail,
It's
nothing at
just
all.
him rhyming words with him to a cool ass. It's just a vibe. That shit. When I ran across his shit, I was like, oh yeah, let me put this shit in rotation. I just started moving my shoulders. You feel me? Bitch, I am him. That's it. Then like you can't even do that with everybody. That's my problem. That's what I'm complaining about. Y'all need to step y'all shit up. And y'all need to get some inspiration from the old music or something. Something gotta give. Y'all can't all be sounding the same. That's why y'all sound ass. Cause I heard that shit before, and I ain't like that other nigga that did it, and now I don't like you cause you doing it. That's the problem.
I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of like miss. Like I remember back in the days, like around the time when people started getting copyright strike for sampling other people's shit.
Yeah.
At least then, like it was a game. Like they would try to hide the sample so like it's not so obvious where it came from. That was
Just
fun.
creativity. Yeah.
Trying to have to figure out where it come from. Now the fucking songs they be remixes, a remix of songs, and it's just the whole fucking song. Like
Would you
like
add in words?
yeah, like and I'm just like I get why they do that. Like from a business standpoint, but I'm like I also kind of feel like if you're remaking a song, this should be the idea is to make a better interpretation of it, right?
Your spin of it.
Yeah, like to make it something different.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, cause I work retail and shit, so like I'm in the stores, so like they be playing the radio, like the top 100 radio, whatever the fuck it is, like whatever's going on right now. And it's a couple fucking times heard remakes of songs, and I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, this song and the beat don't even fucking match.
That's why it's ad.
Because I'm like, I don't know if it's because it's bad or if I'm getting fucking old. Because like if I was a musician, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I would do, right? I would take. They got this thing called. I believe it's called open domain. So like when you copyright a song or whatever, the copyright of that song, the ownership of that song, I believe the copyright lasts for I think it's 50 years now. It wasn't always that long, but
Yeah.
once it reaches the marker for when it expires, it goes into what you call open domain. So like
Oh, like Mickey Mouse and them.
yeah, so like
Okay.
if you get a song, I think for music it's considered open domain too. But like this is how you get like I think it's Rogers and Hammerstein. Like they got mad like hits of songs and shit like that. This is how you get, a song like My Favorite Things. This is how we get so many fucking versions of My Favorite Things. Like that's a dope ass song. But
It
every
is.
time I hear a new version of that shit, it's a whole nother take. And I like all of that shit. Like I think my favorite one was by Mary J. Blige. She killed that shit. Like I love that shit. So like I'll be expecting like a new take on a song. So like if I was like a writer, so I was in music or whatever, I would try to take a song that's in open domain that is like really familiar with people that people know, and then like put my own spin on it because I know if the lyrics are already gonna sell, right? Because it's track record is proven. I just need to add production and put the right artist on it and to make sure that it does what it does. Half the legwork is already done. So like because of that, I would lean into that because like I know this is sell. People love this shit. It's familiar. Like older
Yeah.
people are gonna know it. And like because it was a top seller, it has music. It has some things that it's gonna translate into. It'll work in this time frame too. I would lean into that. So I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing, but if you gonna do that shit, like make it sound cool. Like I shouldn't. It shouldn't feel like you just made a beat and then just threw these lyrics over it. Like, and that's how I'll be feeling a lot of time to me when I do listen to like some of like the shit that's on the radio and shit now. So I don't even bother um with popular shit just because like a lot of time I just end up disappointed. I just leave that shit alone.
You know what they playing on the radio? They play the same trending song over and over like they used to, and then they play old songs. They don't even play like what's new now. So right now, Spin That is probably the top trending song. So it get a whole bunch of radio play. Cause I'll be listening to the radio in the morning. And then cause I gotta support Mero. And then they gonna start playing old songs. Old Drake songs, old Jay-Z songs, old Kendrick songs. Oh, it just be old songs. I'm just like, why the fuck am I not getting introduced to bitches on the radio? Like, why? Why is this? It's the same songs over and over again.
So is Mero on is he on like a major
Top
broadcast station?
97.
Okay, so
He got it. He got it from like 6 to 9 or whatever that time slot was.
I don't know if it's still the case, but at one point in time, in order to get radio spins, like to get your song on the radio, the it has to come from an artist that is signed to a major label. So like either like a indie artist, if they're featured on a song that's associated like with an artist on a major label, they can be spent. But if you straight independent, they're not letting you into that old time like broadcast radio shit. That's why you don't hear
Yeah, I
up and
understand
coming.
that.
So, well, that's
Like
why.
I'm talking about, like there's no new songs from the niggas that they playing.
So maybe it's just shit people are
It's
not
just they
requesting
old
that.
shit. You feel me? Like they not even playing none of the new Drake songs. I've been listening to the radio since that shit dropped. I heard that shit about 4 or 5 times since it dropped.
I
Yeah.
be in Tarjay and they be playing mad old school. I remember when they started playing the music again. I was in there one day. This was like they just started playing these. They play fucking Let Go by Frankie Beverly and Maze. Right? They played
Hmm.
that. Then they played I think it was like Lauren Hill. Then they played So Gone by Monica. I'm like, is they trying to get niggas to come back in this fucking store playing this fucking
Oh,
soundtrack back
so
to back?
gone. So gone
Yeah.
is crazy.
And I'm just like, bro, I'm like, this is the niggerest of niggerest shits I heard in a fucking minute. This shit was like,
I
this
ain't
shit was
never
like
heard that in a store. I'm gonna tell you
in
that.
a store. That shit, yeah, that shit was crazy. I'm like, they trying to get niggas to go come in here for real. But the radio do be playing old shit, so like,
Which is why I was not understanding. I'm like, yo, Drake put out a project. I should be annoyed and turning this bitch off because I don't listen to Drake. Like, why the fuck is they not playing none of his new shit? When Kendrick dropped, yeah, his shit was all over the radio. They was playing that shit nonstop. You feel
because
me?
because Kenny is an anomaly. The streets fuck with him, and the soccer moms fuck with Kenny. So like, he just get love all over the place.
But
Like,
I'm just so disappointed in the way that music is now and how the radio, the apps, all that shit just not doing what they supposed to do.
it's out there. You just gotta look. I'm gonna keep saying that.
I
You
understand.
got
I
to.
understand the radio being for popular artists, but popular artists be dropping shit and that shit still don't get no play. Like why yo, I'm listening to spin that shit at least 8 times an hour. At least. Put that
She
shit
putting
in
a
the
bunch of
go
money.
yard bag. Nigga, spin that shit. It's at least 8 times an hour. And
They putting a bunch of money behind that shit.
I can't
That is.
tell you if I have a fucking lawsuit, I'ma just call Top Dog. Oh my god. I'ma just call fucking Top Dog. That motherfucker got a commercial every 30 seconds. There is no way you can escape that. I thought that was just a PA thing, but when that motherfucker crossed over to New York, I was like, damn, he's so fucking annoying. What the fuck? Oh, you would thought I would have escaped that nigga when I left out of PA. No, he followed me. He followed me
Targeted
back home.
ads. Targeted ads. That's what that is.
Oh my god. You don't shit, you don't even listen to the radio. You probably
Nah,
saw the ad somewhere on the bus. I seen it on the bus and on the train.
is it the ad the guy was like, my hood is your hood, the white guy?
Yeah. And it comes with a white guy, a white lawyer guy that don't say shit with a fucking pit bull.
Yeah, yeah, I see that shit. I know.
Yeah. Yeah. That nigga run our radio. Just know
They
that.
be putting ads. It's a whole bunch of lawyers.
Which is clutch.
Which is smart. But I know the top girl guy.
That shit crazy. Don't listen to the radio. Don't
I have
listen to
no
the radio.
plan. I'm in a car probably like 2 times a fucking year, so I don't have any reason.
Top dog law. Just right after the song you was vibing to, that nigga gonna come on.
Watch that motherfucking ad pop up tomorrow
Oh
on me,
my
cause fucking
god.
targeted ads. You know they be listening.
They be listening hard body, the surveillance. But shit. I
Shit,
stopped. We had to take a break from the radio because I was so sick of that damn top dog law.
he might be
And spin
shit.
that. I just started listening to my music.
That's how
I be venture out. That'd be my problem.
you gotta
I'm
venture out,
venturing
do the
out
legwork.
in the wrong places. I understand
Mm-hmm.
that. But I'm just being convenient. It's convenient for me to throw the radio on. You feel me?
You do
It's
playlists? Like I'm
convenient.
surprised, like, cause there'd be like curated playlists, and I feel like
On
that
Apple,
might
on Apple, it's been a
Apple
fucking
got
miss.
them, Apple
It's been
got
a
them,
miss.
Spotify got them.
But when I had title, them curated playlists were hits. They were hits.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
since
Is
I
that to
got rid of
me?
title, yeah. But I do be finding people like on Twitter that be throwing up they Spotify playlists and shit. And I be putting in the comments, can I request that you do this for Apple and drop the link? And sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But yeah.
Cause I know who was it? Serial Sensei. Like he
Hmm.
does. every album he listens to, he posts the shit. So like,
Yeah,
he posts the shit. So like, at the end of the year, he usually does like a roundup. He'll do like I think it's like his top 10 albums, and then he'll have like honorable mention.
he needs to
I
drop
feel
some
like
damn curated playlist. That's it.
that's the curated fucking playlist, the video, and like he be so like I've heard about a lot of
I need a seasonal playlist every quarter.
the year. So there's people doing the shit. Like I seen some other people like maybe your suggestions shit. Like if you look into like people that got similar tastes, maybe that might be a way that you could find like more artists than like trying to like rely on
That I
somebody.
won't. I won't say it's ass.
Yeah, because like I feel it's too much good shit to like.
It is too much good shit, and I be running into the good shit when I like take my time and look around.
That's what you gotta do. You can't. You think
But
motherfuckers
sometimes
is can't trust?
I just turn on the radio. Sometimes I just see what's popping. Why this video keep coming across my timeline? You know what? Let me just go watch the whole thing on the background while I go do something else. Yeah, so it's just a convenience. And
So
what I during my convenience just happened to be ass.
she got good taste in music. I have my music taste. I have a 15-year-old music taste. So like my playlist sounds like it's curated by 15-year-old. So she has good taste in music. I don't. So when she says something that is ass, I believe her.
It is. It is. I'm not even gonna lie. And my music taste, I'm just all over the fucking place. I like all the genres. Like put me across the pond where they be talking in different languages, R&B, different languages, hip hop. I'm in that shit. I'm in all this shit. Right? But the one fucking language I understand, the shit be ass. Crazy. That is some crazy shit. We need to do better. Y'all need to challenge yourselves. Read some fucking books. Use a couple of words. Um, Pronounce the words. Like enunciate. Come on, just you got to do it all, bro.
All right,
Y'all
all
can't
right.
mumble that
No,
shit.
all right. You all right?
We gotta
Pipe
talk.
down. No, pipe down. You doing too much. You're doing too much right now. You're doing too much.
Yo, you gotta listen to that complex shit. Like that freshman shit. Oh my god, that's not even complex. That's double XL. Damn, I'm even saying the wrong bitch. But you gotta check it out when you get some time. Just throw it on in the background and
I'm not.
just with
I'm not
your
wasting my precious time with
with
that.
your
I'm not.
background listening ear, you gonna say, "Yo, this shit ass." See, that be
I
the
believe you.
problem.
I believe you, but I believe you. I don't have no interest. But then you telling me his ass is not making me want to try it. I'm not. My time is too precious. I'd much rather
I
listen to
told
something.
you that Missy Elliott shit was ass.
It was, and I kept getting distracted.
Oh my god, I'm so disappointed in Missy for that. That shit crazy.
I put this shit in the background. I kept getting distracted. I'm not, and the only reason I sat through that
Oh,
shit is because I was slightly curious. So that's one thing. And then we were supposed to talk about the shit in the pod, so I watched the shit. What I had, if I wasn't interested, what I had sat through it, no.
this is gonna be our reminder. Fuck AI. Stop using that shit. All right. Leave AI for the medical field and science. All right. Leave it for the helping of that. We don't need AI for none of this other shit y'all want to do with it. So please, a friendly reminder to stop using fucking AI. Use your noggin. Stop talking to Chat GPT like it's a friend. Use your noggin. Go get a friend. Oh my gosh. Just thinking about that shit, I'm sick to my stomach.
Wait, is we trying to be likable, or is we,
Hey, we trying to be likable. We are likable. We got common
are we?
sense. We got
Are
common
we?
sense. You feel
You
me?
just you just told the motherfucker to go get a friend.
Go get a friend. Why would we talk to an AI companion? Why would that ever be a thing? Go get a
Empathy, bro.
friend.
Have
That
empathy.
is empathy.
That's not
I'm a
empathy.
very empathetic person. That is, I
That's not
still
empathetic.
cry to the same motherfucking death scene of Mufasa.
Telling a motherfucker to go get a friend is not empathetic at all.
That is the best advice I could give you rather than talking to your phone
If a
of an AI
motherfucker,
that's the AI already got your data in a chokehold. Now you're telling that bitch everything else. Come on.
if a motherfucker gotta, it's at the point
We
where
all we all should be friends with each other. Might as
if
well just
we,
jumpstart.
okay, look, I said, if a person is at a point in their life where they're considering being friends with the AI, that tells me that they don't have any other prospects. So you telling them to go get friends is not empathy.
I want you to know the internet is vast, and I got a bunch of pen pals. I got little communities I'm a part of, and all that shit.
I
Never
used
met
to.
none of these people, and
I
I could
used
just
to.
talk to them
I know.
people.
I used to, but not no more. But I used to have motherfuckers too. Then
Like
motherfuckers
you
grew
could
up with
build
me. They were annoying.
a whole little community for yourself online. It ain't even
Still don't have
it's
that. So
kind of
like, if
hard.
they can't even make friends on the internet, the AI might be the only solution at a specific point. I think as
I want you
well,
to
but
know also being honest is being very empathetic as well.
it is. But telling motherfuckers to go get friends that might not be able to
You
get
just gotta
friends.
go get a friend. If you are relying on AI to fulfill your social needs, you gotta go get a friend. That should be your wake up call.
But a person that's having has social problems socializing, um, the AI is the only friend option that they have. That they have. No, I don't think nobody that is has the opportunity to like or has an easy way to connect people is deciding fuck it, I'm gonna be friends with the AI. They probably feel ostracized in some ways. Maybe the people in their lives they can't trust with honesty. Like most motherfuckers ain't got friends like you. Most
I
motherfuckers are not
want you
friends
to
like you.
know
You was a real
mm,
motherfucker. A lot of people ain't like
that
you.
it's like 8, 10 billion of us. There's a bitch just like you that would be your friend.
I don't know.
That's the cool part about like mind you, you paying for the internet. Your hard earned money
That's
paying
a
for the
hard.
internet.
That's a hard sell for people. It's
You
a
paying for the internet to be friends with an AI bot when you could have just had a pen pal, start off something
they
light. If
motherfucker.
they got little clubs, oh, I want to join one
Any
so bad, but I'm usually
time
on
on
time.
anybody that's gonna be friends with the AI don't know what the fuck pen pals are. I don't think pen
You
pals
think
are. I think pen pals are only things in jail now. Like you could have
no,
pen pals.
they got apps. They got this. I forgot. It's called Sincerely something, and you just write letters to people, just random. You receive a letter, it just comes to you, and you respond to the letter and everything. It's apps for that now.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that, so you just taught me something.
It's apps. It's apps for a lot of shit.
It is asked for a lot of shit, but her warning. She said, "Fuck AI."
Yes. Friendly reminder: we don't fuck with that bitch because that bitch don't fuck with us. She not even doing us no good. We about to run out of water. What they gave us to 2032 or some shit like that?
Nigga, if we even have that long, I'll be surprised.
My gosh. And then war is accelerating climate change. Yo, bitch, fuck all this shit. Alright? It's mad fuck everything. It's mad fuck everything. Alright? But we gonna wrap it up. We gonna wrap it. It's a whole bunch of fuck everything. But we just gonna narrow it down to AI this time. Maybe next time we'll be specific about another thing.
So you would think, like I got too heavy handed. So you would think, right? She would try to
Mhm.
like not go heavy handed, but no, that motherfucker digging deep. So this shows a lot going on here. So hopefully, y'all was able to get something out of it. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Like, tell us what you think, and
You gotta do your own research.
do your own research.
Always
I
expand your mind.
always what?
Always expand your mind.
I didn't know what you said. I heard bind, and I'm like, huh? That's not right.
Always expand your mind. Knowledge is key.
Knowledge is key. And with that being said, thank you for listening to episode 10 of the Rhythm and Blurs podcast. I'm Lizzo. That's Dre, and
Sean and Gus. Hmm.
Sean and Gus, and we out of here.